Now, Paolo di Canio is considering his future as Swindon manager tonight after accusing the club of making his job untenable. It follows a turbulent week which saw Swindon bought out by a local consortium on Wednesday. 48 hours later, Di Canio's released an extraordinary 700-word statement in which he claims the board have broken promises and misled him. Much of his anger centres around the sale of winger Matt Ritchie to Bournemouth on Wednesday night for a fee believed to be in the region of £400,000. It's after Swindon had turned down a £900,000 bid in July. He said our preparations for the game at Leyton Orient on Tuesday were severely undermined by an administrator for the club actively offering to sell our entire playing staff. Matt Ritchie was sold behind my back. I regard this as a clear breach of my contract with the club and a clear attempt to undermine my position. I feel at this moment that my job is not just impossible, but is untenable. If it wasn't for the players and fans, I would have walked away from this club a long time ago. We spoke to him yesterday, and it was clear he felt let down.
The result that we made, without any support, with many problems in the past, fortunately now everything's gone, prove what kind of job we have done. For any reason, even the best one in the world, I can understand, but if you trade a word that you give it to me, for me, is more important than 2,000 contracts.
This is not posturing, this is not brinkmanship. Paolo is very serious about this. He's been very upset over events over recent weeks, particularly over the last number of days. And there certainly needs to be a coming together of the people at Swindon Town if Paolo's going to remain as manager. He's done incredibly well with Swindon Town. He's put the club on the map. He has entertained his own supporters. He's producing great football. But some of these outbursts of emotions, you do have to realise you've got to put up with them when you employ Paolo. But he does provide results at the moment. But as I say, I've spoken to the source of this story, and it's deadly serious. It's not posturing. It's not Paolo looking for a little bit more money in the transfer market, and Paolo is very frustrated tonight.
Well, Di Canio has had an eventful reign at Swindon since taking over in May 2011. The same season, they knocked Premier League club Wigan out of the FA Cup. They also reached the Johnson's Paint Trophy final and won the League Two title to be promoted as champions. He's also overseen a club record run of 12 home games without conceding a single goal. This season, Swindon knocked out Stoke in the FA Cup, and they're currently unbeaten in 8 matches and are well positioned for another promotion. They are third in League One.
He's done a fantastic job. He's only been there, just over a year now. He's done a great job to get them promoted last season. I saw them play Wigan in the FA Cup. Wigan, renowned football team, and they played them off the pitch. They played really, really well. They're having a great time this season. All he wants to do is manage the football club. He wants to put the team out that he wants. And then when you get players, if players are being sold behind his back or without his permission, I can understand him being frustrated. Whether he's calling their bluff or not, I don't know, Julian. There's talk of a takeover as well. If a takeover comes in, he might settle down. It might be one of his mates buying it. I really don't know. But he's a very passionate man. And if he doesn't feel it's right, Paolo, he will walk away from there. And there will be no shortage of offers because he's done a great job.
When he came, we were sort of in the bottom division. He brought us up last year, took us to Wembley in that final. It's all his passion, and all that you see him on the sidelines might upset some of the officials, but the fans think it's great. And his passion is rubbed off to the fans, and the fans react to everything that he does. At the end of the game, he comes on the pitch with his scarf in the air, and everyone absolutely thinks he's brilliant. And what he's done for the club, the enthusiasm he's put in, he's brought us up. We're now third with a great chance of sort of getting into the top 2 or in the playoffs as things are at the moment. And if we lost him, it would be a great loss to the club.
So, big news at Swindon Town, and their game against Crawley is live on Sky tomorrow evening. You can see it from 5 o'clock on Sky Sports 2 HD.